it is Sunday the 19th and it is 10 past 10. Um, just really quick. Uh, I'm really struggling this morning. I weighed myself and I have come down a bit, which is great. Not my official weigh-in, but I'm just so hungry. I think I had a really big lunch yesterday, then wasn't hungry, had a smoothie at dinner time, and just starving. So it's Father's Day here, and I actually think it's Father's Day everywhere. Mother's Day is a different date, don't know why. But yeah, starving. So I'm gonna have a smoothie at 11. I'm gonna be even half of it, keep half for later. But yeah, just really struggling today. So I thought I'd come on and say that I'm just really tempted to eat chocolate, and because there's a box of Cadbury's Heroes in the kitchen, and I just had a cup of coffee and to hold me over. But yeah, it's really just one of those days. Just one of those days. It's not easy, but I literally just looked in the mirror and said to myself, like, you want rid of this fat, so don't do it. No matter how hard it is, do not eat the chocolate. Anyway, just thought we'd come on and say that because I gotta keep it real. Definitely. Hey, so I look like I've got spots, but I actually think it's sunburn. Sorry. Hi. So yeah, we're gonna keep this short and sweet this week. I'm actually just cringing because I watched a video that I made on Sunday, and yes, I have darkened my hair. But I was like, I'm gonna try and resist. Don't eat the chocolate. And ever since Sunday night, then everything hit the fan. I broke the fast. I've barely fasted any day this week. In fact, I haven't because technically I've had coffee or something every day, with milk, or I've had iced coffee, or I've been like, oh, it's 9, I'll do it now. And then I just felt like a failure, and I did weigh in. Um, I'll tell you about that in a minute, but um, today then I was like, fuck it. Excuse my language. Today, I actually, it's not even that I ate bad today. I really overate today. And a wee bit didn't regret it, but a wee bit do. I started off okay. I made a smoothie. I split it with my husband, so it was a small glass, and I had like a Scotch pancake with a poached egg. Then I went to Asda, hadn't eaten, got really stressed because the car had another warning symbol on it, and you know when you just get stressed about money and things and the 5 gazillion things that always seem to go wrong at once. And even though like good things are happening and you're trying to be positive, something happens and it just like triggers all the wee bad things again. You're like, oh. So that happened. And I don't know if anybody's ever tried the Smart Price chocolate. It's like 33p. Don't try it. If you're a chocoholic, don't eat it. Don't get it. Don't buy it. Don't do it. But also do it because it's delicious. So yeah, had that, and have had 2 maple pecan flats. If you've never had one, well, joke's on you because they're also awesome. Had a Ben and Jerry's sundae. Had an Asda like ready meal thing that was like sweet and sour chicken. Had that for lunch. Then we went out for a walk and went to Wagyu Wagon, which is like the sweet wagon on the side of the road, and had a Hawaiian burger. I feel like I've eaten something else. No, I haven't. No, but I am going to have a beer because we're going to watch The Boys. Having hero gasm, as Jensen Ackles said. Um, so yeah, I feel like this week was a write off. It was like a typical second week. You know, like week 1, really motivated. Week 2, complacent. Oh, I got this. Oh, I can have a little treat because I maybe had a treat, like, and got away with it. Because one day, like you should, like a normal person would. I feel like then this week was like treat city, and it was no good. It's not going to get me where I want to be long term, and I really do want to make changes. So, I mean, you can't be perfect. It's not going to be perfect. life is not going to be perfect. I'm going to have weeks where I'm on holidays, but I don't think my second week of getting back on track should really have been that diabolical. And now we've started off the third week with a junk day. Like the beer doesn't even really bother me. So I don't know what I'm going to really do this week. I do really like the intermittent fasting, but it's just wee things. It's like when the kids go to bed, some nights I do like to sit down and have a glass of wine. And I like getting up and at least having a coffee in the morning. So I don't know. I just like the feeling of sitting having breakfast with my family. But at the same time, breakfast I could probably give up before I could give up the wine, to be honest, or the beer. And people are going to say you can't get goals if you're going to drink wine and beer. Well, I think you can, okay? Because I used to drink beer and wine, and I used to be skinny. Okay, but I was like 19. But I wasn't skinny before I was fat, and then I got skinny. Don't know, just don't know. So yeah, I think it's just been a hard week. It's been like one of those weeks where it's just like feeling a little discontented. My husband did get a promotion though. Whoop whoop. That was really good, and he was really well deserved. And he'd applied for it before and didn't get it, and now he has got it. So that's amazing. But yeah, things are kind of starting to come together, but they're also I just, oh my god, like it's so hilarious that like just the car, I turned on my car and I went beep beep, and then this little symbol turned up and it said like check coolant, and then when I changed my car, I bought an older car to get the right size, and like because of Brexit and because of then COVID and but mainly Brexit, getting a second-hand car in the north of Ireland is insane and really difficult and really expensive now. Thanks Brexit. Not. Anyway, because I didn't have my wee manual basically, so I googled it, and basically the article started with, oh well, if this symbol's come up, you're gonna have a bad day. Thanks, I was already running 10 minutes late, and like I was just going to Asda, but I have a toddler and a baby. Their schedules do not match up in terms of like when you want to go out, because one needs a bottle at one point and one needs food at a different point. They nap at different times. Like literally when you're in the house, it's like peaceful and sweet, but when you try to go out and do anything, you just need to really be able to go with the flow. And I had to go and get my mum, so that puts like extra time on by the time we get to Asda, and it was just a nightmare. Sorry, I've got really itchy back. I just waited and scratched that. Anyway, so what I'll do, I thought, right, I'll just get this up because it's sort of been putting off this video because I was like, this is a farce. But this is just true life. Like every week when you lose weight, it's not going to be bad. And as long as it comes down every week. So I said to Ryan, if I only lost a pound every week, or £2, or half a pound, I would still be so much lighter in a year. Not exactly where I want to be, but a hell of a lot closer. £2 would be better. If I lost £2 every week for the next year, I'd lose £100. And then I've lost too much weight. So there we go. There's 52 weeks in a year, right? I'm having a moment. Anyway, I've got a lot of big things to do in the next week, and I am really hoping one of them will help get me some work done around the house. So, yeah, I need to figure my life out. I'm getting a new job. I'm on maternity leave right now, but I have like no money. I need a better job. I need more money. Don't we all? Just think that everything's so expensive right now. I had to buy engine oil today, so like the coolant light came on in my car. Anyway, this is not about diet weight loss, but it came on, and my dad was like showing me then how to fix it, and then he was like, let's just check the oil and stuff when we're here. Have you been checking it? And I was like, no. I know how to, and just haven't. Anyway, turns out it was low. And I went and bought, and you know, today, like the last time I bought it, I think it was like £7 something, which was like only within the past year. It was £14. I swear to God, I nearly fell over. It was not a big container. I was just buying it from Asda. I know you probably could get it in cheaper places, but like, I swear I nearly died. Um. Anyway, back to food and weight loss. Yeah, it just has been a really big struggle. I think I just really need to think about what I want to do. And I might just have to say to myself, you know what, we're going back to the intermittent fasting. And that's just the end of that. And, you know, or at least, I don't know. My husband's doing this thing where he's just not eating food after 8 p.m., but like he's not intermittent fasting. So it's like he can have a beer. So yeah, I don't know. I need to think about it. Think about what's going to work for me. Right, here, gotta go because I'm sitting on the bed doing this video and my husband's about to walk in with the baby and put her to bed. So I better go, bye. See you next week and I will hopefully have an update on what I've done, and I've lost a lot more weight, but this week's weighing update, lost a pound. Oh, I need to change this to 78, but yes, a whole pound. Whoop whoop. There we go, had to fix it. So, I lost 1 pound, 6 pounds so far, 78 to go. So if I lost £2 a week for the next 39 weeks, would be there. Right. I wonder how many weeks it is to Christmas. Anyway, that's us for this week. And I will see you next Thursday or Friday, whatever day I get my life together. And we'll speak then. And hopefully I had a day and a plate down, but I just felt like it was a farce because I didn't even remember to do dinner. Anyway, have a great week. If you like these videos, please like and subscribe and share with your friends. I don't know. I'm actually have a really good idea for videos. I watch a lot of Fireman Sam and Mickey Mouse, and I was like, I'm going to start reviewing these on YouTube because honestly, I think I should do that with a bottle of wine. There's a couple of episodes of Mickey Mouse Clubhouse. I love Donald. Anyway, we digress. Goodbye. See you next week.